Hello and welcome to Week 1 BA1110 Business Fundamentals. It's our first week together and I'm really excited to work with all of you. But before we get to the lesson, let's go over a few things. Be sure you review all of the links on the homepage. There's lots of information you'll need for the remainder of the mod. Check and respond to emails daily. Look for new announcements in the course announcements link. Post questions in the virtual office. Post your main discussion post by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and respond to at least two others by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Your assignments and quizzes are due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and all times are Alaska times. Keep in mind that late submissions are subject to penalty points and discussions cannot be made up. So keep on top of things and you'll do just fine. Okay, let's get started. This week, we're going to work on ethics. Ethics is the study of moral principles. In other words, it's all about what the right and wrong thing to do in the eyes of society. In our case, we will be working on ethics in business. So, for the first discussion, you'll be asked to check out a few of your favorite company websites to hunt for the code of conduct. A code of conduct is a list of the moral principles the company lives by. It is expected that employees adopt the principles as their own. Here is Coca-Cola Company's Code of Ethics. It's simple, but to the point. Coca-Cola uses their slogan, "The Real Thing," as part of their code of conduct by saying the real thing the right way. They use terms like integrity, honesty, abiding by the law, compliance to the code, and being accountable. These are all important ethical traits that most people believe they possess, and Coca-Cola may just possess them as well. However, is it enough to simply make the statement? Well, I guess that is where accountability fits in. Being accountable means owning up to your actions. Let's take a look at an ethical issue involving Coca-Cola. Recent reports reveal that Coca-Cola bottling plants in India are using so much of the water resources to produce their beverages that the farmers are no longer able to water their crops. In turn, there's a shortage of much needed grains in parts of India. Although Coca-Cola has made some changes, it was not significant enough to make up for the losses many farmers experienced. Please be sure to respond to the secondary discussion question in this week's forum. This week's assignment is going to be part of a term project. In this course, we will create a business plan for a business we would someday like to own. Many times, students will say, "I don't want to own a business." Well, that doesn't exclude you from the project. You'll still be responsible for the business plan. The best way to go about the project is to think about something you really enjoy. It could be a bakery, a mechanic shop, or even a daycare center. It really doesn't matter. Just be sure to make it something you're passionate about because you'll be writing about it for the next 5 weeks. You cannot use an existing business. This must be an original idea. Here's what's on tap for the project this week: the description and overview of the company, the industry analysis, and the mission statement and core values. The description and overview means explain the business as a whole, including the name, location, what products you'll sell, services you'll perform, and why you think it's a viable business. An industry analysis is an investigation of how the industry is doing as a whole. You can find information in a few ways. You can perform an internet search on the specific industry, or else you can go to this website. I went to Hoover's and found a bunch of information on my industry, education. Now, it's a site that requires payment for the entire report, but you can get enough from the free areas. The last thing you'll do is create a mission statement and core values. A mission statement is a statement of your purpose. Let's look at an example. Coca-Cola says our roadmap starts with our mission, which is enduring. It declares our purpose as a company and serves as the standard against which we weigh our actions and decisions. To refresh the world, to inspire moments of optimism and happiness, and to create value and make a difference. Core values are things the company most believes in. For Coca-Cola, they state, "Our values serve as a compass for our actions and describe how we behave in the world." Remember, this is personal to you. When you think about the mission statement and core values, they should be things you live by in your own life. For assignment 2, you will begin to think about competition. There are 4 types of competition. Perfect or pure competition means many sellers selling similar products and services. Monopolistic competition also has many sellers, but the products and services are highly differentiated or unique. An oligopoly has few sellers and usually pretty high startup costs, like an airline or a new car company. Finally, we have a monopoly. Here, it's market domination. There is one seller with no competition. For the most part, monopolies are outlawed. Monopolies can be dangerous to the economy. Think about it. If only one pharmaceutical company made every prescription medication, they would be able to regulate the prices any way they see fit. There would be no equilibrium in the supply and demand. Now that you have the basics for the week, you should be able to get a good start on the activities. Remember, I'm here to help. If you have a general course question, please be sure to post it in the virtual office. Be as specific as you can. Please don't send a message that states, "I don't understand," because you just may receive the same message back from me. It helps me to know exactly where the help is needed. I wish you well this week.